starting lineups. A look at the matchups here and who we'll see for our starting five for both teams. Outside Canada. No good that time. Asia Wilson with some nice D. Fires for three. Howard with the rebound. The Dream on offense. Pass to Canada. Griner with the rebound. Tries a three. Sinks the three-pointer.
Well, Griner prefers to score her points, around the rim, but she's versatile, and she can step out and hit shots like that.
Now here's Canada. Pass to Griner. Jones. Here's Canada. Off with the layup. First quarter, just over a minute played. Hits the three-point bomb.
Well, with strong conviction in her skill set, Griner's not afraid to leave her comfort zone.
Outside Canada. Gray outside. And Alicia Gray doubled. Canada. Shot clock at 6. Another miss by Jordan Canada. Now here's Ionescu. Guarded by Canada. Ionescu misses. Now here's Gray. She's guarded closely. Jones left side. On the wing, Ryan Howard.
Ball is turned up. Team USA's ball.
And here's Ionescu. Sinks the triple.
No hesitation on the pull-up J. One of Ionescu's greatest strengths as a scorer is her tremendous decisiveness.
Now here's Gray. Out to the wing. To the middle. Howard, covered by Collier. Poked away. Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first quarter. With the shot. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
Starting to pull away here as the shots continue to fall.
Yeah, they're on a big run. I'd say this is the beginning of the end.
I'd say you're right.
Now here's Howard. Griner with the screen. Howard can't get it to go.
Yeah, she didn't punish them for the weak coverage that time, but they just can't count on her missing.
Absolutely, Brian. She's got to go right back to that shot. They've built a big lead very early.
Boy, right from the tip, there isn't anything they haven't done well.
It has been a textbook dominant performance.
Here's Canada. Looking to end the drought. Asia Wilson grabs the board.
Wow, this quarter has been ugly for her.
And it's not showing signs of turning around anytime soon. Her touch is all but gone.
And their lead gets even more enormous. They've played terrific basketball at both ends.
No doubt about it. I certainly can't think of an area where they've underperformed.
And neither can I.
And once again, off the mark by Atlanta. Fires from deep. Bangs home the trifecta.
Their offense has come together immediately. They're threatening to run away with this game.
I can't imagine they'll stay this hot for 4 quarters, but if they can even come close, look out.
Okay, to pick up and keep this offensive pace would be insane.
Now here's Griner. Looking for a first basket still in this one. Three-pointer. The offensive rebound. Canada back to Griner. Puts up the three. It's rebounded by Young. Collier outside. Dream with the rebound.
You know, that's a quality look right there. Just a little off with her release.
Yeah, and that has her shaking her head. I mean, No way around it. That's a tough miss.
Now here is Canada. Jones outside. Pass to Howard. And here is Gray. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
Team USA.
Now here is Ionescu. Guarded by Canada. And she buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. And it's been a pretty rough stretch for them.
Yeah, this is an important possession. It's essential they put a stop to this run.
Lauren Canada drives in, collects the 2 points near the hoop.
Lightning quick, and Jordan Canada is just so hard to stop. She gets to the rim at will.
Here's Ionescu. She's got 5. Cans it from downtown.
And that's what built them the early lead. Killer shooting from beyond the arc.
And the defense needs to recognize that and get out there on those shooters. Pronto.
Now here is Canada. Sweet move. The rebound by Asia Wilson. This one for 3. That's no good, and she's now missed 2 and made 2. To the inside. Here's Jones. Good, and Jordan Canada gets the assist.
Oh, this is why you get Jones the rock in close. Terrific at converting.
Now Ionescu. 8 points for her. Connects from 3-point range.
Wow, she has come into this game with her long-range game looking great. She could wind up with a crazy number of threes today.
Now here's Griner. Right side Canada. Pass to Howard. Clock at 6. To the paint from 7. Jones can't hit. Collier outside. That one falls.
Strong awareness for Wilson. She knows that opponents lock in on her, so she's happy to dish and keep her teammates involved.
Now here is Canada. Howard. Nothing that time. She's 0 for 2. Three-pointer Sabrina Ionescu. It's in, and she's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Can they make some sort of defensive adjustment? Because guess what? She is killing them from 3-point range.
And even when they have closed out on her, she's still knocking them down. I mean, this is just an unbelievable performance we're seeing right now.
Both teams will make substitutions. Here's Griner. She hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Here's Walker Kimbrough. That one's off. Still out of sync. Here's Taurasi. It's good. Only a few seconds into the shot clock.
So productive off the dribble. Taurasi showing us the sizzle, but also the discipline right there.
Gray outside. There's the triple. The rebound by Asia Wilson. From outside the arc, buries the long-range jumper.
A three-pointer is certainly not a huge part of Wilson's game, but if you give Asia a look, I mean, she can knock down those trays.
Now here's Walker Kimbrough. Gray outside. Screen by Griner. Shoots from the baseline. Good. She hits the jumper.
Quality look from Gray. I mean, she's going to shoot it from there when she gets the chance every time.
Here's Ionescu. She's got 14. The three. Not going to go that time. And they've been looking at a sink offensively.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Here's Jones. It's hauled in by Diana Taurasi. Here's Stewart. Dream with the rebound.
You just assume she's going to knock those down when she's as open as she was there.
Here's Gray. Stewart grabs the miss. Ionescu outside. It's good from long range.
What a terrific night for Sabrina Ionescu, showing off her abilities as a natural-born scorer.
The Dream on offense. Gray outside. Outside Powers. Pass to Jones. Walker Kimbrough. The Dream again can't hit.
Remaining the first 2 minutes.
Rossi with it. For the basket. Her second of 2 attempts.
Looking comfortable operating in the post. Taurasi has a great sense of when to attack from this area on the court.
Now here's Jones. The pick by Jones. Powers, defended by Stewart. Powers' shot is off.
Yeah, she'll be disappointed with herself. That's one she expects to make.
And here's Diana Taurasi from the arc. That's good, and it's Asia Wilson with the assist.
With a beautiful outside stroke, Taurasi strikes fear in the eyes of her opponents.
Now here's Walker Kimbrough. Defense is right there. And just miss after miss right now. From deep, Asia Wilson. Looks good, is good. Bucket number 4 from the field, and she's taken only 6 shots.
A complex offensive game makes Wilson just so difficult to defend. Coaches must have a hard time game planning against her.
Now here's Powers. She's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. Pulls it from the elbow. Jones misses. 6-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Releases. Reiner's shot is off. Now here's Walker Kimbrough. Inside. And that one's good. Jones.
Nice accurate pass right into the middle.
Here's Ionescu, and the jumper falls for. And that's it for the first quarter and what's been a very lopsided game. Delivering the blowout. And we'll bring you the start of quarter 2 when we return. Well, not exactly a neck-and-neck game, but as the second quarter starts, there is plenty of time for a comeback.
I think the roof is up, but get some people some umbrellas. It has been raining in here. A lot of threes.
Yeah, you know I'm a huge umbrella guy, but hey, when it rains, it pours. And they haven't let up from beyond the arc.
Here's Thomas. Puts up a 3, drains it from beyond the arc.
And what a bonus it is when Thomas is knocking down threes. Because when her perimeter game is on, the defense doesn't really know what to do.
Now here's Howard. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for her. And here's Copper. There's the 3. Gets a 3-pointer to fall.
Well, Copper can sometimes be a selective three-point shooter, so she must have been feeling that look.
Now here's Howard. She's covered by Copper. Here's Powers. Foul called that time on the way up, and that'll give her 2 chances at the free throw
First
line.
personal foul.
That's her first trip to the line.
At the line for the Dream, Ariel Powers. 2 shots.
and she knocks down the first one.
And Power is a player who doesn't rush anything. She's a talented player who does whatever she can to help the team.
She hits both from the stripe. Here's Thomas. Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far.
Well, with a clear look at the basket, she doesn't really miss a lot of those.
Pass to Hillman. Shot from 16. It's hauled in by Taurasi. Sinks that one from the post.
The defenders didn't really even get a sniff of her on that move to the iron.
Outside Powers. And there's the call on Young.
Jackie Young.
That's her first foul.
Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
Second quarter of basketball, just over 1.5 minutes played so far. Coffee outside. Three-pointer. Hits it from three-point range.
Quick release from Coffee to get the shot away. Those catch and shoots can be deadly.
Now Young. She hasn't yet put up any points in this one. That one goes in.
So reliable, guys. Her offense, it doesn't come and go. It's always there.
Outside Canada. Down low. Howard. And a great assist by Jordan Canada, and that one falls in.
With good size for the guard position, Ryan Howard is able to use that size to stretch the floor.
Pass to Collier. And the whistle blows on a backcourt violation. Went over and back. And the Dream making a change here.
Number 33, Maya Caldwell.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in this second quarter. Outside Canada. Now Hillman. She's covered by Taurasi. And here's Hillman. Pass to Caldwell. And she was camped there in the lane, and she gets a 3-second call. Three minutes of action thus far in the second quarter. Jackie Young from outside. Her shot is good, making her a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And that'll raise their field goal percentage even more. They're enjoying a big edge in that category.
And that's because they've been playing smart basketball. They've been very patient offensively, and their shot selection has just been great.
Such a high IQ on this team.
And here's Ryan Howard from the arc. Diana Taurasi grabs the miss. Takes the three. Tries again. Nice D from Nia Coffey.
If they could end every possession with that shot, they'd be happy, because 9 times out of 10, that's an easy layup.
Here's Caldwell. Stewart grabs the miss. Bounces high off the rim and drops. They really want to find that igniter here.
That's right. Their offense is ground to a standstill.
Maybe you need to suit up, Tim. They need a spark. Now here's Howard. The three. That one, no good. Collier outside. Fires top of the key. And it's good off the back of the rim and in.
Defenders have to be careful with Collier's jumper. If she gets a clean look, she's usually going to capitalize.
Pass to Caldwell. Now here's Coffee. No good. Unable to end this run. Outside Stewart. Cans the shot with nobody near her. And so here's Atlanta. Here's Howard. Shot from the top of the key. And it's Brianna Stewart with the rebound. Collier with it. She has 6. The rebound by Hillman. Now here is Canada. She's covered by Taurasi. And Taurasi with the block.
The stuff by Taurasi. She's a big point guard at 6 feet.
Now here's Taurasi. She's got 9. For 3. That one is good. She has missed only 1 of her 6 shots from the floor.
I mean, the only explanation is someone must have gotten their signals crossed if she winds up that wide open in three-point range. Now, I'm sure that was not the plan.
Here's Caldwell. Quiet so far offensively, searching for first points of the game. And it's rebounded by Jackie Young. Thomas outside. No good. And she's off to a slow start, 1 for 4. Pass to Howard. The tray. That's good. A tough shooting night. She's 2 for 8 and looking for more.
They've got to watch out for Howard on those corner threes because she will live in that spot all game long if they let her.
Now here's Taurasi. She's got 12.
Whatever their plan was defensively that time, it did not work. Not if it results in that shot.
And here's Caldwell. Coffee, defended by Stewart. And here's Ryan Howard from the arc. Goes back up. Jackie Young the rebound. Puts one up from 19. It's rebounded by Atlanta. Outside Howard. Pass to Caldwell. It's stolen by Stewart. Collier outside. Let's go with a 3. And the 3 ball is good.
A legitimate threat from beyond the arc. Collier feels comfortable trying her luck whenever she's given the chance.
Here's Canada. Missed inside. Now here's Collier. She's covered closely. With nobody on her, she buries the jumper. Here's Canada. Pass to Caldwell. To stop the run. Unable to get that one to go. Excellent D from Alyssa Thomas. Here's Young. And she wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron. Now here is Canada. She's covered by Taurasi. Now Hillman. Shoots over Thomas. And it's Hillman missing. Outside Young. From the top of the key. Will not go. Misses off the front iron. And they've been struggling here offensively.
Bit of a dry spell for sure.
Howard with the ball. Now Young defending. Second chance shot. Here's Howard.
Gotta love the aggressiveness. Howard is superb at getting fouled on the way up.
And this is her first free throw of the game.
At the line for the Dream, Ryan Howard. 2 shots.
No good on the free throw.
You know, Ryan Howard has got a good sense for finding her shots, and she is always ready to attack, which means the defense essentially has to watch her at all times.
Ionescu outside. The three ball. In it goes for the 8th time in 10 attempts.
I tell you, she loves getting looks like that from three-point range. Just nobody near her.
Pass to Jones. Howard. Looking to get it going. Asia Wilson grabs the board. Outside Stewart. And yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim.
The body control, the release, the drain. Breanna Stewart has it all offensively.
2 minutes.
Here's Canada. Gray outside. The shot, no good. Nice defense from Asia Wilson. Launches a three. Griner with the rebound.
Yeah, the great shooters, they know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice there.
Yeah, not very good defensive coverage that time. The D got lucky.
Kept alive. Gray, that's
Alicia
good.
Gray.
When you're a pure scorer like Gray, you find different ways to get your points.
Here's Ionescu. And a kind roll that time on the rim as that one falls in. Atlanta with the ball. And here's Canada. Gray outside. And it's Alicia Gray again missing. Here's Griner. Sinks the 15-footer.
Look, the mid-range game, it's pretty old school. And Griner is about fundamentals, which means she can hit those shots.
Now here is Canada. From 12 feet out. And it's Brittany Griner with the rebound.
She can't get anything to drop. And the way she's going, it's probably not something she could try to shoot her way out of.
And I'm sure her teammates would agree with that. You know, the last thing they want to see her doing is shooting it more.
Howard with the ball. They need this. Doesn't go that time. So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. Delivering the blowout. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. Hello and welcome back. Third quarter just about to get going and what has been a runaway of a game so far. And you know, no surprise, but Ionescu has been exceptional here, guys.
She went absolutely off those first 2 quarters, guys, and she's capable of doing that each night she hits the floor. We might see some changes here in the defensive approach they use as we hit the second half.
Well, they've got to make some sort of change, right? I mean, they can't let her continue to torch them like she has been.
And Atlanta has possession. Outside Canada. Now here's Howard. Now Griner, outside Canada. 5 on the clock. The 11-footer. She's off on that one. Here's Griner. Over Griner. Griner, shot is good.
And sometimes this team relies on Griner to shoulder the load offensively. And guess what? She's more than happy to do her part, score the points.
Now here is Canada. The rebound by Brittany Griner. Tries it from 19, and it's in after a nice bounce off the right iron. Second half rolling along, about a minute played here. Outside Canada, outside Howard. The rebound by Asia Wilson. The three is up. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5 for 8 shooting night.
And their shooting percentage continues to climb in the second half.
Well, as a group, they've been in total sync since the break. Good team basketball, and it's resulted in high-quality shots.
Very good adjustments at the half.
Ionescu gets the bucket.
That was all Ionescu, the steal, the basket. What a sequence.
And so here's Atlanta. Still looking for their first bucket of the second half. Here's Canada. They can't stop the run with that one. Up top, Young, guarded by Howard, and down it goes. 2 points.
It's been all one-way traffic here. They've really been lights out offensively.
And there's no telling how big that lead's going to get.
It just keeps increasing.
Now here is Canada. Pass to Griner. Goes outside. Canada. Rebounded by Nafisa Collier.
This offense, it just seems completely deflated.
While at the other end, it's one bucket after another. This run is really getting out of hand.
They're making it ugly. This is a nice third-quarter surge they've got going on right now.
Yeah, and it's a great time to get hot, just as we get into the meat of the second half.
Absolutely. Build some distance. Try to get things going.
Now here is Canada. And she banks in the layup.
That's an agile move by Canada with the ball, completely throwing off the defense.
Ionescu outside. And there it is.
This is crazy. Every shot they're taking right now is finding the mark.
Literally every shot. They just aren't missing.
And they're looking for some kind of spark here.
Yeah, cold stretch offensively. They need a bucket.
Pass to Gray from downtown. Asia Wilson grabs the board.
It's rare to see her come up empty on such a wide open look.
Lets it go from deep. Score the basket. It's number 6 for her this game. 6 for 9, and that's 67% shooting. Outside Canada. Jones. 5 to shoot. Here's Canada. No luck. They battled on the glass, but just couldn't knock it down. And here's Griner. 17 points in the game.
Anybody want to bet that she won't miss that shot the next time she takes it?
Outside Canada. Jones. She's guarded by Griner. Gray outside. Over Griner. And it's Gray missing.
Not pretty. Got to just shake off a miss like that.
Shoots. Griner misses. And here the Dream. Looking to get back on track. And it's finished off inside by Gray.
With the wide array of offensive moves, Gray will pretty much make you pick your poison when you're guarding her.
Three-pointer Sabrina Ionescu. And it's Atlanta with the rebound. Pass to Canada. Now Griner. She tries for three. Asia Wilson grabs the board. Fires the three. Griner, good.
They come out of halftime smoking hot from beyond the arc.
Yeah, and as hot as they are from out there, there's absolutely no reason not to just keep letting them fly.
I agree, Brian. They should all have the green light.
Shot is good by Ionescu.
Plays so tough inside. Ionescu will not back down.
Now here is Canada. Not a lot of room. Outside Howard. The Dream again can't hit.
How about that miss? That's 2 easy points you're just giving away.
Here's Griner. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. And here the Dream. Canada with it. Pass to Gray. Jones outside. Griner, just 5 on the clock. Up top Jones. Shoots over Wilson. Jones can't hit. Collier right side. From deep. The rebound by Gray. The Dream on offense. Pass to Jones. Gray. Now here is Canada. No good again that time. Griner with the ball. Picked up by Canada. Expanding her range. Nailed from three-point land.
She's their go-to scorer, and when she shoots the ball like she has today, that is what the scoreboard usually looks like.
Now here is Canada. Asia Wilson grabs the board.
Wow, I thought that was absolutely automatic.
Here's Collier. And it falls all over the rim and in.
Simple game plan. Collier's teammates need to keep getting it to her. She's feeling it, going to town on the defense.
Canada with it, covered by Ionescu. Lauren Canada drives in, and the shot goes in. Now Ionescu. 30 points in the game. Here's Griner. Top of the key jumper, no good. And so here's Atlanta. Gray with it. Now Young defending. Pass to Jones. Now here's Howard. Watches it. Wilson pulls it down.
Some of the shots she's taken today have been absolute head scratchers. She's out there playing like it's a game of horse, and it's not.
The shot's good.
Capable of simply monster nights, Wilson is a true front court player. Does almost all of her damage close to the bucket.
And they could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Yeah, too many empty possessions. I mean, it's simple. They need points.
Here's Griner. Off target from three-point range. And Atlanta has possession. Here's Howard. Basket is good. The assist from Alicia Gray.
Fantastic body control from Howard. The pull-up jumper is one of the toughest shots to master.
Now here is Ionescu. Guarded by Canada. It's good. The Dream on offense. Outside Canada. Asia Wilson grabs the board. Beyond the arc. Buries it from three-point range.
Nice to see she's found her rhythm here in the third quarter, and you can see her confidence. Everything she's putting up from long range, it seems to be going down.
Here's Canada. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good.
Nice little jumper from Canada. She plays so fast, but still shoots it with impressive focus.
Ionescu outside. The top of the key jumper is on the mark. And here the Dream. Outside Canada. Pass to Gray. Here's Griner. Back to Gray. 6 on the shot clock. To the paint. Jones. Another shot. Griner misses. Collier outside. Over Howard. That's in for her 8th bucket tonight. A hot 8 for 11 shooting night so far.
Love Collier's discipline on offense. Looks for a shot she likes and dedicates to it.
Now here is Canada. She's got 8. Wilson pulls it down. Collier outside. And they cash in right away with a quick shot.
Intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Here's Canada. Outside Howard. Canada, 6 to shoot. From deep. Asia Wilson grabs the board. Makes it off the glass.
Well done to finish that one off.
At the end of the third quarter, a huge lead, and this one may already have been decided. Delivering the blowout. We'll be right back to the action when we return. And now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Now this was some artistry right here. Great decision on where to go with the ball and a perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way, Tim. It's true team basketball.
It's just so much fun to watch.
And thanks again for joining us. We'll see what happens in the fourth. Here's Gray for 3. And Jones pulls it down.
She may have been surprised to find herself so open. I mean, maybe that's why she missed.
Canada with it. Thomas on her. Pass to Walker Kimbrough. Jones. That misses off the backboard. Fires it. The shot goes down. Very quick possession right there.
Because of Gray's masterful and sophisticated offensive acumen, opposing coaches have problems game planning for her.
Now here is Canada. Lets it go from 11. It's rebounded by Thomas.
Switching baskets must have really thrown her off because she can't get anything to fall this half.
Outside Powers. Kicks it out to Jones. Powers. No good on the 3. Outside Stewart. Jacks up a 3. Drills it from outside.
The three-point shot of Stewart, it's what sets everything else up. You have to meet her at the three-point line because if you don't, she'll knock them down.
Pass to Walker Kimbrough. Here's Jones, and they're going to count the bucket and send her to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
Shooting 1.
At the line for the Green, Brianna Jones. 1 shot.
One shot.
And that one misses.
You just got to love the old school nature of Jones's game. 6'3", doesn't take a lot of threes, knows her role, interior scoring and defense.
Count the basket.
Well, she shot the ball well, but she hasn't shot it enough. The more shots she gets from here on out, the more they'll stretch out this lead.
Now here is Canada. The Dream again can't hit. And here is Stewart. From past the arc, and she hits the jump shot. Canada with it. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Pass to Coffey. The Dream again can't hit. And this could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
What a performance it's been.
Here's to Rossi. Canada grabs the board. Up top, Walker Kimbrough. Canada. The three-pointer off the mark. Copper outside. Took him no time at all on that one. Now here is Canada. Outside Powers. Picked by Jones. Powers with it. Thomas on her. Powers' shot is off. Outside Lloyd. Goes up on the stripe. That one falls, coming off Alyssa Thomas's feet.
Working over this defense, Lloyd can beat you from all three levels.
Some tough offensive sets, and they really want to turn it around.
They got to lock in and need a basket just to regain some momentum.
Now here's Walker Kimbrough. Pass to Jones. Outside Canada. Back to Jones. 4 on the clock. Coffey. Defended by Stewart. Good on the bucket.
Great concentration from Coffey inside, giving her all to secure the high percentage shot.
Outside Lloyd. From the arc. Good on the triple.
Well, the D sagged off, and no hesitation on her part to rise up and bury the three.
Pass to Walker Kimbrough. Jones. Outside Canada. Back to Jones. Tries yet again. Doesn't go for her. Now Lloyd. Shoots the three. The shot, no good. Here's Powers. To the middle. Jones misses. And here's Lloyd. Over Canada. Hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
I like how sudden Lloyd can be, pulling up on a dime to take her shot.
Pass to Powers. Jones outside. And here's Canada. Uncovered. A rebound by Brianna Stewart. The shot from 20 feet. It's rebounded by Atlanta. Powers with it. Shoots over to Rossi. That one wide left.
The shot was there for her. She had to take it. And I don't care if she didn't convert. She should take it again next time.
And the basket by Copper. Here's Canada. Pass to Powers. Inside, Thomas with the steal. And they're running. The pull-up. And she hits the jumper for two.
Able to play downhill and attack defenders. Thomas allows her offense to take off and flourish.
Now here's Walker Kimbrough. Jones outside. Powers. Shot to stop the drought. Rebounded by Copper. Now here is Lloyd. Good, and the assist goes to Kalia Copper.
What a final quarter they're having from downtown. A bunch of threes falling for them.
And they might as well keep going back to the well. Work that perimeter while they're hot.
And work it to the final whistle.
Now here is Canada. Takes the three. And it's Brianna Stewart with the rebound. Shoots. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Now Canada. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, it's been a long time without a bucket. Focus.
Stewart grabs the miss. They're enjoying a commanding lead.
And you know the best part? It gives them an opportunity to give their starters a rest.
Yeah, they might not have to come back in.
Nice offensive awareness to exploit that lack of coverage.
Pass to Walker Kimbrough. Powers. Stewart grabs the miss. And it's been a very successful stretch for them.
You're right. This is quite a run they're on.
There's Jewel Lloyd with the three. That's a miss, and it's miss number 2 in shots from the floor. Here's Powers. And a missed layup. Thomas with the ball, and it's Jones picking her up. They get it back. Second shot opportunity, and it's Stewart with the bucket inside.
What a hustle play by Stewart. Picks up the trash and puts it in the can. She has such a motor.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Lloyd.
Jewel.
That's her first foul. Both teams deciding to change it up.
Substitution on the court.
Canada, she's guarded by Plum. Back to Griner. Jones. Outside Canada. Here's Griner. 2 seconds left. And another shot. And finally, that one's good.
What a physical presence down low. Griner's not afraid of anyone when she's around the basket.
Alyssa Thomas for three. It's rebounded by Atlanta.
You know, sometimes just because you can make it from way out there, it doesn't mean you should try.
It's kind of hypocritical coming from you, Tim. I mean, it wasn't that far out. Anyways, she could work for a better shot than that.
It's snatched up. Out to Howard. Clock at 6.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
From deep three-point range. And the ball goes out of play following the shot. Here's Thomas. Here's the three. And she's good on the three ball.
I love how Thomas knows how good she is, but still remains humble. I think it sets a great example for her peers.
Now here is Canada. Jones outside. Pass to Gray. Griner. Jones. Defended by Stewart. Back to Griner. From deep. Again, the miss by Brittany Griner. Outside Plum. Trains the three-pointer.
When Plum takes a three, she means it. She doesn't force her own shot from range.
Outside Canada. Inside Howard. Lets the three fly. It's rebounded by Thomas. Let's go with a three. Good on the three-point shot.
And they're not finished yet. They're going to make sure about this win.
Yeah, they're not taking any chances. This is how you close a game out.
And just look how happy their coach is.
Now here's Jones. For three, Jordan, Canada. That's good, and it's Ryan Howard with the assist.
Gutsy shot to come right back at her with a three of her own. Great attitude.
Yeah, we know she is never afraid to trade shots with anyone.
Checking in for your Team USA, number 8, Chelsea Gray.
Gray, she's covered by Taurasi. Back to Canada, to the inside. Pass to Griner. And the shot no good, a bit short. And they can just dribble the ball until the buzzer.
They've got to be happy with the effort, the result, the outcome. Great night.
W is a W.
Well, there she is again, leading by example. Now, Taurasi may not demand the ball, but they're calling her number, and she's delivered time and time again.
Born in Canada drives in.
Jordan, Canada.
So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory. They poured it on tonight. A dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
This game really a defining game for what they can do when they're playing at their best. Being here at home helps, but the execution anywhere was terrific.
That'll do it for our broadcast, everyone.